If you've picked up the Insect Glaive, chances are you love mobility, speed, and big stylish combos. But if you feel like you're just vaulting around without impact, this video might help change that. In this video, I'll be sharing 20 tips to help you refine your combos, enhance your movement, and make the most of the Insect Glaive. From the basics of extract management to high-flying advanced combos, I hope you'll find something valuable here. So, without further ado, let's get started. The Insect Glaive's core mechanic revolves around obtaining and maintaining extracts. These extracts provide temporary buffs based on their color. Red boosts attack power and unlocks charged attacks, allowing you to use Descending Slash, the weaker version of one of your hardest hitting moves. White, on the other hand, increases movement speed and jump height, while orange grants flinch resistance. There's also a green extract that heals you, but unlike the others, it isn't stored. It's more of a quick HP boost rather than something you need to maintain. Keeping red, white, and orange extracts active is essential, as they unlock Rising Spiral Slash, Strong Jumping Advancing Slash, and Strong Descending Slash, all of which are part of the Insect Glaive's strongest moveset. Using Focus Strike on a wounded monster part instantly grants all three extracts, red, white, and orange. This is the fastest and most efficient way to gather them, keeping you buffed and ready to unleash your strongest combos at any moment. Focus Strikes can also be used in midair, allowing you to collect extracts right before landing. This lets you transition smoothly into your next combo the moment you touch the ground while keeping up the pressure on the monster. Take note though, you still need to aim where you want to hit. It doesn't have to be precise, but even in focus mode, it's possible to miss the wound and fail to collect extracts. But if the target doesn't have a wound yet, there are other ways to gather extracts. Which leads us to the next tip. When your target doesn't have a wound yet, extracts need to be gathered manually. One way to do this is by holding R to target a specific monster part, then pressing left click to send your Kinsect to attack and collect the extract. While holding R, the extract's color will be displayed before firing, so you'll know exactly what you're getting. Different monster parts provide different colored extracts, so aiming at the right spot is important. And once the Kinsect collects the extract, it must be recalled to deliver the buff. To do this, hold R and press right mouse button on PC, or hold R2 and press circle on PS5. There's a tip for identifying which body parts provide each extract, but before that, let's go over a few more ways to gather them. Another way to collect extracts is by using Kinsect Fire. In addition to gathering the targeted extract, this move also leaves behind dust effects. Dust effects are special environmental clouds that activate when struck by your weapon or another Kinsect Fire attack. The type of effect depends on your Kinsect. Some apply status effects like blast, poison, or paralysis, while others provide utility like recover, which restores health. To maximize its effectiveness, position yourself so that your attacks hit both the dust cloud and the monster at the same time. This allows you to deal direct damage while also triggering the dust effect for extra impact. However, keep in mind that you still need to recall your Kinsect to obtain the extract, and the animation of Kinsect Fire is slower compared to the previous method. There's also another way that can gather up to 3 extracts in a single move, which we'll go over next. Holding left click while also holding R makes your Kinsect perform a piercing attack. It will pass through the monster's body parts and has a chance to collect 1 to 3 extracts, depending on the parts it hits. In some cases, aiming this attack in front of the monster's head can result in collecting all 3 extracts at once. However, this depends on several factors, including the monster's size, your position, and the angle of the attack. This method is especially useful if you don't have any extracts yet, but it can be difficult to land on a moving target from a distance. There's also a more dynamic way to gather extracts while attacking, which leads to the next tip. Hitting the target while focus mode is active allows your Kinsect to attack alongside you and collect extracts in the process. In this mode, your Kinsect automatically strikes the same monster parts you hit, letting you gather extracts without needing to manually command it. This even works for aerial combos, as long as focus mode is active. Because of this, using toggle mode for focus is recommended to make it easier on your fingers. Since extracts are collected based on where your attacks land, positioning becomes more important, especially against larger monsters. Their size means you may need to reposition yourself mid-combo using moves like vault or mid-air evade to reach the right body part. That said, it's still great for fluid combos, or when you only need to collect one last extract. Extract collection becomes even faster when you know which monster parts provide which colors. And the next tip will help with that. Knowing which monster parts provide which extract colors makes collecting them much faster. While it varies between monsters, there are some general patterns. In most cases, you can collect red extracts from the head, while white is found on the limbs, wings, legs, or arms. On the other hand, orange is usually taken from the body or torso, and green is often found on the tail. This applies whether you're manually sending your Kinsect to collect extracts or attacking parts with focus mode. Keeping these patterns in mind will help you get the buffs you need more efficiently. At the start of a battle, or whenever you need to gather extracts from scratch, prioritize the red extract. As mentioned earlier, this unlocks your charged attack, the Descending Slash. By holding circle, you can start charging the move. Once released, it unleashes a flurry of attacks that deal decent damage. This move becomes even stronger with all 3 extracts, increasing both attack speed and adding one more hit, resulting in higher damage. It is a great move to use whenever you find an opening. With that, we've covered everything about extracts. Now, let's move on to some combo and DPS tips. Once Descending Slash is unlocked, it's a good habit to charge it whenever possible, whether you're in the middle of a combo, evading, or using vaulting moves. Keeping it charged ensures you're always ready to unleash a high-damage attack the moment you see an opening, maximizing your DPS without wasting time. This can be a bit tricky on PS5, so it might be best to charge when you anticipate an opportunity, rather than charging all the time. On mouse and keyboard, however, it's much easier to manage since holding the charge feels more natural with a key press. But if you can't find an opening, small movements and quick combos might help, which leads us to the next tip. Your basic triple triangle combo consists of rising slash combo, reaping slash, and double slash. By using sidestep slash combos, you can incorporate movement into your attacks without resetting the sequence and still leading into double slash as the final hit. For example, you can start with rising slash, follow up with a sidestep slash combo, and finish with double slash. Or you can open with sidestep slash, then continue into reaping slash and double slash. You can even chain sidestep slash into another sidestep slash combo, and you'll still land double slash as the finisher. And at any point in these combos, you can release circle to unleash strong descending slash for a powerful attack. These moves are great if you prefer ground combat, but struggle to find a clean opening for strong descending slash. Rising spiral slash is one of the Insect Glaive's most powerful moves. It launches you into the air while delivering a series of spinning strikes, making it an excellent option for both damage and mobility. To perform it, you need all 3 extracts active and must charge strong descending slash by holding right-click or circle if you're playing on PS5. Once you release strong descending slash, press L2 plus circle to execute rising spiral slash. If you're using toggle mode of focus mode, you only need to press circle and it will automatically unleash the move. Take note that once activated, it consumes all extracts, so proper timing is key. However, it's possible to unleash it multiple times pretty quickly, if you can follow the next tip. While Rising Spiral Slash consumes all extracts after you use it, the move itself also combines attacks with your Kinsect. This means it has a chance to gather extracts mid-attack, though the results are random. If you're lucky, your Kinsect can collect all 3 extracts right after executing the move, giving you another opportunity to land this insanely strong attack. But even if it fails to gather all 3, you can still take advantage of this mechanic with a specific follow-up move. To pull this off, follow up with a mid-air evade, and then a jumping advancing slash immediately after casting Rising Spiral Slash. This gives your Kinsect time to deliver the extracts, while also triggering Vaulting Dance, keeping you airborne. If it gathers all 3 colors, start charging Strong Descending Slash as soon as the extracts are delivered by holding the circle button. Then, release it, and follow up with another Rising Spiral Slash. With enough luck, you might even pull this off 3, 4, or even 5 times in a row. Even if you don't get all 3 extracts, you can use this move to reposition mid-air, whether to avoid attacks or to collect extracts from wounds and specific monster parts. The ground version of your charged attack, the Strong Descending Slash, has an offset effect if timed perfectly. Landing it with the right timing will stagger the target, creating a huge opening for a massive combo. This works even if you only have the red extract, but the hit window is a bit tight, so it takes some practice to pull off consistently. But if you master the timing, you can tear through hunts faster than ever, maybe even speedrun the entire game. Vaulting Dance automatically triggers when you land the final hit of either the strong or weak version of Jumping Advancing Slash. To pull this off, start by getting airborne using a vault and mid-air dodge, then press left click or triangle on PS5. This can be done up to 3 times, allowing you to stay in the air longer. It's worth noting though that the strong jumping advancing slash is only available when you have all 3 extracts. Building on the previous tip, the vaulting dance can increase the power of your aerial attack combos. Each successful vaulting dance boosts your aerial attack power, stacking up to 2 levels. The first vaulting dance increases damage by about 10%, while the second boosts it even further by about 30%. And this ties neatly into the next tip. You can also use strong descending thrust while in mid-air, and it gains bonus damage after performing 2 aerial attacks. To execute this move, hold circle and release it while airborne. You'll plunge straight down at the point of release, then follow up with consecutive attacks. If you're comfortable with vaulting dance, this is a great way to finish a combo, or you can extend it even further by following the next tip. After performing vaulting dance and the aerial version of strong descending slash, you can follow up with the ground version of the same move. To do this, immediately hold circle as soon as the final hit of aerial descending slash lands. If your timing is right, you can chain the combo with minimal delay and follow up with rising spiral slash. Keep in mind that this move is difficult to pull off with focus mode set to toggle, since holding circle will trigger rising spiral slash instead. This is probably one of the longest combos you can perform in a hunt, making it a high reward option if you can land every hit. However, if you mistime the input, the delay will be significant, so I recommend practicing the timing to execute this combo smoothly. Using strong advancing slash and landing hits frequently can help you mount monsters faster. This is due to a hidden mount meter which seems to build up based on jumping attacks performed or damage dealt, or possibly a combination of both, or even other factors. While the exact mechanics aren't fully clear, at least to me, consistently landing aerial attacks will increase your chances of mounting the monster. If you're in focus mode, you can adjust the direction of your charged attack mid-animation. This helps you land hits that might have otherwise missed. But keep in mind, this only works in focus mode. Reorienting the camera while not in focus mode won't change the direction your character is facing. Both severing and blunt kinsects inherit your weapon's base element. However, armor and weapon skills like element attack up do not increase the kinsect's elemental damage. Hopefully these tips helped you improve as an Insect Glaive user, or at least gave you a solid foundation if you're just getting started. As always, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.